Hello and welcome. Thanks for choosing us. Authored by Eoin Colfer and first published in 2001, Artemis Fowl is a young adult fantasy novel, the first in a series of books. Captain Holly Short, an elf belonging to the Lower Elements Police LEP, is in pursuit of a renegade troll that has somehow made its way to the Earth's surface from Haven City, situated thousands of feet underground. With the assistance of the centaur genius, Foaly, and the LEPrecon commander, Julius Root, Holly manages to neutralize the troll before departing for Terra to restore her magical powers. Meanwhile, Artemis Fowl is a remarkably talented 12-year-old prodigy who has devoted his life to engaging in criminal activities. He is the leader of the Fowl criminal empire, which has been a part of his family for generations. After extensive research, Artemis becomes convinced of the existence of fairies. He identifies an alcoholic sprite residing in Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam, and embarks on a journey to acquire the Book of the People, a sacred fairy tome written in Gnommish. Accompanied by his loyal bodyguard, Butler, Artemis heads to Vietnam to obtain the book. Following the decoding of the book using translation software, Artemis uncovers the details of a ritual performed by fairies to rejuvenate their magical abilities, the planting of an acorn from an ancient oak tree near a river bend during a full moon. Artemis and Butler identify 129 potential locations near their vicinity for the ritual and initiate a surveillance operation. During their stakeout, they stumble upon Holly performing the ritual, prompting Butler to tranquilize her with a dart gun. Using Holly's tracking device, Artemis gains access to Fowl's ship and introduces himself to Commander Root, knowing that it will lead them to him. Subsequently, Artemis detonates the ship. The LEP dispatches a retrieval team to scout Fowl Manor using their ability to shield, enabling them to move faster than the human eye can perceive. The team infiltrates the manor grounds, where Artemis has set up a high-speed camera to detect any threats. After incapacitating the intruders, Commander Root decides to lay siege to Fowl Manor, employing a time stop and initiating negotiations. Artemis presents his ransom demand, 1 ton of 24-karat gold. Additionally, Artemis reveals his knowledge of the time stop and claims that he can escape its effects. A behavioral analysis conducted by LEP experts concludes that Artemis genuinely believes his claims. Efforts to breach the manor persist as the LEP enlists the help of a notorious criminal, the kleptomaniac dwarf Mulch Diggums, to break in. Typically, fairies cannot enter human dwellings without permission, but Mulch has forsaken the magic that prevents him from entering homes, rendering him immune to the usual restrictions. He tunnels underground to reach the house while Foaly feeds a loop into the manor's surveillance system, granting Mulch unrestricted access. Inadvertently, Mulch stumbles upon a safe containing Artemis' copy of the book, unveiling the source of Artemis' knowledge and exposing his deception regarding obtaining it under the influence of a truth serum administered to Holly. In light of their failed attempts, the Fairy Council appoints a lieutenant named Briar Cudgeon as acting commander, temporarily replacing Julius Root. Meanwhile, Holly manages to break free from her cell by penetrating the concrete, discovering fresh soil, and completes the ritual using a smuggled acorn. Restored with her magical powers, she escapes into the main house. Cudgeon decides to release the troll previously captured by Holly into the mansion, hoping it will force Artemis to permit the fairies' entry and allow them to subdue the troll. However, this plan backfires as Butler, with the aid of Holly's healing abilities, defeats the troll. Subsequently, the Fairy Council removes Cudgeon from his post. Artemis finally receives the ransom, and the gold is delivered. Artemis then requests a favor from Holly, to cure his mother's insanity, a condition she has been suffering from since the loss of her husband. Holly grants his wish at the cost of half the gold. The LEP, unable to apprehend Artemis due to legal constraints, relinquishes the remaining gold and departs. Eventually, Butler demands an explanation regarding Artemis' idea of using sleeping pills to escape the time stop. Artemis reveals that he derived the idea from old fairy tales in which human characters never awaken at an inconvenient moment for fairies. He surmised that the time stop compelled individuals to remain in their state of consciousness at the time of its initiation, leading him to use sleeping pills to break free from its effects. To his delight, Artemis discovers that his mother has fully recovered from her insanity, thanks to Holly's magical intervention. Check out our playlist links at the end of this video for similar great reading ideas. In the description below you'll find links to the book and also a free trial with Audible, who have the world's largest collection of audiobooks. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button.